Hi Delvers, welcome to another lesson. In this lesson, we'll be going through the between operator. Now, the between operator selects values within a given range, and the range is usually inclusive. So that is where it starts from and where it ends would also be found in your output. So let's just write some queries just to make that a bit clearer. So use the select. Again, everything is from what I was selecting from the supermarket. Sales, yeah, that's it. Close the query and let's run that quickly. So that runs the query. Say for example, want to check a range between the quantities. Now you see, yeah, people purchased between 2 to about 10 quantities. So say for example, we're only interested in those that purchased between 5 to 10. So I can just say where from this, then I can put in a condition. I can say where the quantity, let's paste that up. Oh, sorry about that. Yes, yeah. So where the quantity, is between, or where the quantity is between 5 and, let's put that in capital, 5 and, let's say we're just considering 5 and 7. So just in between. Don't forget I said it's a range, and the start and the end are also inclusive. So if I run that quickly, we should only see that. Yeah, that's perfect. So now it's returned everything, every quantity that is between 5 and 7. So that's why I said it's inclusive. So you find both the start and the end values also in your output. Now, something that we can also use here, which I know we've considered before, is we can use a comparative or comparison operator. I know we've used that before. So I'm just going to copy this quickly so it can give us a proper so now those are two different queries. So say I'm just going to do between. So if I want to use a comparative operator here, I would say where quantity is greater than and equal to 5, and if I want it to be inclusive also, right, is greater than equals to 5 and quantity also is less than, right, less than or equals to 7. So I've just said these two statements. So if I run this, I should have the same answer. Yeah, exact same answer. But obviously you can see that this is better in terms of how easy it is to read compared to this. This is a bit more complex, to be fair. So that's basically the between. That's where the between operator comes in. It's just to filter based on a range of values, and it can be used for different data types. Now we've just tried using it for integers. Now let's try to use it for date. I think we have a date. So let's take a look at the date column here, which is important. So I'm just gonna go all the way to the date column. Just gonna take a bit to the right. Now, because dates can be written in different and several patterns, it's important to see how this has been written. So we have the date column. We have the 1st of May 2019 to 3rd of August 2019. Now wait. Now this is the 1st of the 27th month 2019, and that's definitely not right. So that means the way they've written this, you have the 25th month, the 24th month, which the 20th month, which doesn't exist. So I mean, the way they've written this, just taking a little a quick check. 29. Nah. So that means the way they've written this is the month, the day, and the date, the month, the date, or the day, the month, the day, and the year. That's how this has been written. So we have, this would be the 5th of January, the 8th of March, or the 27th of January. So say, for example, we are only interested in, we just want to check the sales and the report of customers that have purchased from the 1st of January to the 30th of January. So that means we're filtering just that column. So I'm just going to say check where the date, right? We should have that there. Yeah, that's it. Where the date is between. Where the date is between. Now, the first, right? Where the date is between the 1st of January, right? The 1st of January 2019 and the 31st, not 22nd, the 31st of January 2019. So we're just checking through that range. Now, don't forget, dates is a different data type on itself or by itself. And to use the date data type, you need to keep it also in an apostrophe. So I'm just going to place an apostrophe there just to separate that so SQL knows exactly what we're talking about. So I'm just going to put an apostrophe there. I'm going to put an apostrophe there also. So that means filtering just that. And I'm just going to load that quickly. And now I think we have more, or something isn't right somewhere. So it's still coming up with other day. Oh no, I've done it the wrong way. So the 1st of January. So this should be the. Nah, this is this is a bit confusing. This is January 1st, 2019. So this would be January 31st, 2019. Yeah. So if I load that again, yeah, I think we have, that looks about right. So yeah, so that's the 1st of January, the 10th of January, and the 5th of January. So this has returned exactly what we want. Now, it's very important that I emphasize this, that the between operator only runs from the lowest to the highest. That's the syntax. So say, for example, I want to filter from the 31st of January, 31st of January to the 1st of January. Now, will that work? That shouldn't work. Now it's saying there's nothing found because it only runs from the lowest to the highest. So every time you're using the between operator, have this at the back of your mind that it will only filter from the lowest value to the highest value. Always put that at the back of your mind. So in the next lesson, we'll go a little bit more. I think we should dive now into the like operator just to understand a bit more on how to use that, because that's also very, very critical in SQL and you writing a wonderful syntax when it comes to SQL. So, all right, I think that will be all for this lesson. In the second lesson, on the following lesson, we'll be going through the like operator. All right, take care. Bye.